Okay, hello, part 2. Second stream of Jade Cocoon. I have changed the scene a little. Oh, I actually didn't get this cutscene playing last time, so I'll let this play.
God of the forest, the source of all life. He released his servants, the divine spirits, unto the lands. He spoke, I am that which is giving you life. For a time they brought life and happiness to the forest. Soon the forest was visited by fate. The divine spirits created a beast in their own image. Elram warned, that is the beast of knowledge, and it will someday bring temptation upon you. Thou shalt not associate with it. The divine spirits so promised, and gave birth to the beast of their own image. Such was man's beginning. Time passed, and the forest was again visited by fate. A divine spirit was seduced by a beast of knowledge, and so the promise to Elram was broken. The spirit lost its divine power, and by the child of man and spirit, it was gained. This new power threatened Elram, and so was divided into light and darkness.
A very cool cutscene, definitely in the style of like early Studio Ghibli. Let's see how it sees in OBS. Maybe I can move it some? No, it seems okay. We have a few things to check out. Oh, I was just here.
It tells of the origin of all that lives in the land of peril.
We've already heard this yesterday, so I'm gonna skip the story of creation.
We should seek out Kikinak, the legendary birdman.
Okay, yeah. Is this we knew about yesterday? If I can get use these tank controls again. Blacksmith. Let's see. Oh, that's true. Also, hi, Pickle.
You haven't seen my foolish son, have you? I bet he's out playing pranks with that no-good Watchtower kid again.
Oh, wait. The chat wasn't
Tell
showing.
his old man said to stop playing in the forest and to come home and do his chores.
Let me just check, because I don't think the chat is working. Oh no, it is. I just missed it, I guess. Ba-da-bam. I have no money. Sword of Speed. I can't afford anything. I'm poor.
I got
Right, this is a graveyard for not the cemetery for more stories.
You know, I quite like it here. I wonder if you understand.
Sounds like a
I
sheep.
have a fine view of the forest. I love the forest. That is why I like it here. When I'm here watching the forest, I need nothing else at all. Oh my, I almost forgot about the frolicking children. Their smiles are important too.
Okay. Yeah, let's listen to these. Let's see. Did we get cutscene?
Once upon a time in a faraway village, there lived a woodcutter who always boasted of his strength. It is said that the
Oh, it's not
woodcutter
showing the.
wanted to test his own strength by felling the tallest tree in the forest. He hastily ventured deep into the forest in search. Meanwhile, the forest told the great tree of the woodcutter. The great tree sighed deeply, lamenting his foolishness, and he continued to sigh. And before long, the breath of the great tree became a thick and heavy fog which shrouded the forest. The
Oh, I see, I know
soon
where.
lost his way. He grew so tired wandering
There we
about
go.
that he soon took a short rest. Just then, sweet-smelling fluffs began to float down from above. All who would smell their sweet scent would fall fast asleep. The woodcutter couldn't help but to fall in a deep slumber, and there he lay, snoring great snores in the middle of the forest. For 3 days he slept. On the morning of the 4th day, a birdman flew down to where he lay. He spoke to him. "I'm the strongest, you always say. One fight with me, if you may." But the woodcutter remained fast asleep. "You can try to sleep if you must, but I shall wake you with my dust." As he spoke those words, the birdman sprinkled a glistening white powder upon the woodcutter. With that, the woodcutter sneezed a great sneeze and jumped to his feet. The surprised woodcutter shouted, "Who on earth are you? I warn you, I am incredibly strong, and I will battle right now." The birdman replied, "You can't defeat me, but if you do, we can be friends and I'll share my powder with you. It cures all illness and turns old to new. I got it from the forest people called the Yamu." The woodcutter tried to grab the birdman, but the woodcutter had been asleep for 3 days. He was too hungry to hold on. With one flap of his mighty wings, the birdman blew the woodcutter all the way back to the village. The woodcutter told the villagers all about the strange birdman, but not a soul believed him. From that day on, the woodcutter never again boasted of his strength.
Hmm.
Understand? The divine tree of the forest is an incarnation of Elrum. You must never think of harming it. It is always watching over us. There are many other tales with the Birdman. It seems they all say that he hates fire. Perhaps he was barbecued in a previous life.
Hmm. Okay.
So what?
Oh.
Because they made you? For the sake of the village? You must not think that way. Many years ago, the children of the village used to come to hear my stories. You were one of them. You always played the flute, even when you were a little boy. Even the rowdiest children would calm down when you started playing. And now, do you still like the flute? If so, then be strong and gentle like the flute.
Okay. I don't know if I've ever thought of a flute being that way, but okay. Makes sense.
This is a tale of the kingdom of Gehenna Pali that stretched across these lands long ago. Once upon a time, Prince Menek, son of King Karis, set out with his vassals to hunt in the forest. But in the forest they were enveloped by a thick fog, and the prince lost his way. Wandering aimlessly about, he happened upon a marsh from which grew an enormous tree. Thereupon he heard the sound of sobbing, but he knew not from where. He found a maiden sitting all alone. She was weeping by the marsh. "I am Alcana. I just buried my mother here in the marsh of Uban," she said. And then she looked up at the prince. He was overwhelmed by her beautiful eyes. The maiden stole his heart that day. It was truly a fateful meeting. Thereafter, the prince made frequent trips into the forest. Undoubtedly, he was paying visits to the maiden. The maiden had a strange power. She could talk to the insects and trees. Before long, there began a terrible rumor that the prince's heart had been stolen by a witch. One day, the maiden spun silk from fairy cocoons and wove it into a beautiful cloth for the king. But the brilliance of that cloth cast a shadow upon the kingdom. The king was so enthralled by the fairy silk that he sent his soldiers into the forest, where they ravaged for fairy cocoons. The fairies, still in their cocoons, were boiled alive. The king killed them so he could have their silk. The prince pleaded with his father to stop his cruelty, but the king was no longer the man he had once been. Prince Menek was charged with treason and imprisoned in the king's deepest dungeon. He was never heard from again. When the maiden learned of the prince's death, she cursed her fate and lamented the foolishness of man. She then cast herself away into the marsh where her mother lay. As she started to drown, a voice from nowhere whispered to her, "I am Elrum. I shall grant you your wish. Tell me what you want," said the voice. The maiden told Elrum all that weighed upon her heart. The maiden said, "Greed bears destructive knowledge. Its wicked power shall be the end of the forest. All hope is lost. The beasts of knowledge shall never live in peace with the forest. The one light of hope, who I so loved, has perished at the hands of the beasts. I now go to where my love Menek awaits." Thereupon Elrum spoke again. So you claim that your true love was torn asunder by the greed and hatred of the beasts of knowledge? When light is swallowed up by darkness, I shall unleash ruin upon the land, returning all to the nothingness from whence it came. I have a firm grip upon the darkness in your heart. From that day forward, demons appeared in the forest, terrifying all they came upon. And the kingdom of Gehenna Parley fell to ruin by the swarms of Onibubu, locusts of apocalypse. The demons that haunt the forest now are the beasts, spawned by the greed in man's heart.
Interesting mythology. But yeah, that is pretty gruesome. I didn't expect quite a tale. Okay. Dragonfly forest time. Let's listen to the song. Okay. I like it. It's kind of ominous. Kind of spooky. Oh, we got the green dogs. But I like it. Work done. Good job. Is that it then until tomorrow? Yes, nice. Good job. This might be a bad idea, but I really need experience. Okay. Oh, I got to go twice. Oh, that's... Nice. Okay, cool. I figured out how to get the bars to not overflow, but it would result in the game just looking how it would look on a PlayStation 1, so it wouldn't be as crisp looking. I don't know if that's a good compromise. Oh, and there's another one. Oh, I need to start fusing for stats and not for appearance. This dog is quick. Do I kill it or do I capture it? I'll come across something new, I guess. Do do do. Kickleberry. Okay. It's... Oh, is it valuable? Rare berry found in the forest's depths. Strange smell, shunned by some, loved by others. Okay. Oh! Okay. This one we're going to catch. We're going to catch the one here and the one up to the right. $10 damage. Jeez. Okay, this is a slow boy. He is so slow. Oh. Oh. Okay. Looked like it was gonna break out. Oh, nice. Level 6. Let's check. Oh, 2 dogs and a key. We could take the dogs to fuse, I guess. Grab this key real quick. Oh, there's 2. This could be problematic. Okay, that's really not good. Okay, I might have to actually run here. Okay. I didn't think I would be running anytime soon, but oh well. That's what I get for not merging well. God, it's so slow. I can't remember what HP it was on beforehand. Oh, I'll just try and capture it now. Okay, pretty good. Special liquor. Mm-hmm. Oh, restores all minion HP and mana. And it. Oh, wrong one again. Knowledge. Okay, this place is problematic. Let's go fuse.
Doing to find.
Right, let's see. Flying armored dog? Oh no, flying armored dog was cooler. It's pretty cool. I'll take it.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. We have fire here, which looks like... Okay. We need to get something going on with this one. Needs to get drunk. Don't care for the appearance at this point. I need stats. Okay. Patash. Which one was Patash? Ah, okay. Why lose stats from doing this one? is interesting. Okay, so I just lose stats, I lose HP. Not worth it. Okay. I do gain a level, but I don't want to do that. Okay. Okay, so this is just a bird. This one is armored bird. Okay, this is fire and wind. This is also fire and wind. I mean, it's just improvements overall. Like, let's do that. Uh-huh. Did I even change? That chin. Okay, but so we want to take Mardrag. Down to turn bipedal. Okay, this I'd be fine with. Actually, gaining speed is good. I don't have to look. I should try and make stats, not looks. Turns to do looks anyway. Right. This one is fire. Nope, it's just worse. That is a very angry bug. No, I think that's fine, and I'll just equip this one. And I guess I'll just spin the ones I'm not using. We know where to get these ones. We'll keep those ones. Okay, so we can spin these, we have to go to the shop, sell them,
Oh,
buy some new armor. Okay. That should help quite a bit. $750 for the special cure. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, armor. We can get plate mail. We gotta get slow as hell, but oh, wait, other? Oh. Okay, cool. We're a little stronger again. Take 2. Yellow bird and yellow dog this time. Which is fine, because that means we can actually start leveling up. Maybe. Earth was a little tricky to deal with. So 29 damage. Okay. Oh, but he gets to go twice. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, this game's a lot more simplistic than the second game, but this is also a PlayStation 1 game. The second game you have to actually make a team. Or a proper party, I guess. Based on elements, the skills, etc, etc. There's a lot more strategy involved in that. So it'll be fun. Hmm. This does look like I'm watching Pokemon Yellow way back on the Game Boy. Nice. More attack, more defense, more magic attack, more HP. Lots of HP actually. Holy hell. Good. I should probably capture one of these. Oh, sorry, imprison. What's that, 38? Okay, one more hit, then we capture. Okay. We need to heal that Patimal up. Okay, we have 10 cocoons free. Wonder what the chest is. I'm gonna go back. Oh, the respawn. Huh. Okie doke. Let's check downstairs first. Oh, I didn't even see that. Son of a bee! Okay, I'm gonna have to auto attack this now. It's doing 8 points of damage per hit. I'm doing 8. Okay. But also gets to go twice. Okay. This one I might actually capture. Although if it hits me twice here, I'm probably okay. Good. Let's see. Oh, okay. Maybe I need to poke it with my wet spear. Nice. Okay. I think I'm almost level 7. Capture. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. 8 left. 8 empty ones. You can let the dog sleep. That's fine. Oh, there's like a turtle thing there? Oh my. Okay. I don't have anything good to fight this. I've got no earth. Oh, we poke. But I might actually have something now to put on my dragon. I make a dragon turtle? Okay, one more hit, and then we capture. I really need to see if I can find a copy of Black and White anywhere. That could be fun to play. Teach him the monkey how to throw rocks. Oh right, the Phasma weekly challenge has reset too. Need to tackle that at some point this week. Hopefully it's not another hide and seek. Hmm. Oh, the music just got a little bit more intense. There's a lot of these turtle things now. I do like the tempo increase though. It's very cool. Oh. The chest. Tamami turtle. Tendai Uyaku. Blantilla oil and chestnut oil. Okay. Let's see. Adjust the viscera. Okay. Strengthens minions' will. Sharpens minions' claws. Okay. Well, we don't have anything really worth to use it on. Oh, 2 armors. Okay. Six damage per 12 damage a turn. Gonna burn through some heals, but should be fine. Hopefully I'll dodge or block 1 or 2. Or not. I'll probably have to heal after this one. It's 40 HP. I thought it was 50. Okay. Okay. Capture 1 turtle. That'll make things easier. Although maybe I should really enable fast forward. Okay, 1 down, 1 to go. Not much more to see, really. I'm just I'm poking him, he's headbutting me, I'm poking him. Hey. It's fine. I could go back and do some more fusing or merging, but I don't know, I want to get a little bit more exploration done. Okay, it's capture time. Whenever you get a turn, that is. Okay. It goes. Definitely a step up from the tutorial dungeon. Struggling with the monsters. Fighting a lot of water ones, and I just don't have earth elements. I have fire and water, but no earth. So it's making the fight a little bit longer. Seems a bit repetitive and very you. I mean, yeah. I mean, a lot of RPGs, especially of this era. Just want to ask. Yeah, it's, I mean, if you see any Shin Megami Tensei game, they're very much similar to this. Lots of corridors, lots of are these skeleton birds? What the hell? A lot of corridors, a lot of fights. Yeah, it is very much my kind of thing though. I do like these kind of games, even though they are slower paced, and I know they're not very good to watch. They're not very story heavy, not a lot of dialogue. That's why I am also thinking of doing Shadow Hearts after this and not Jade Cocoon 2. Shadow Hearts is a little bit more engaging. I mean, the story I do like. I think the background world is very interesting. It's a very different take on mythology, and guess at least the creation story is very, because humans are deemed as beasts of knowledge and like more like a blight, it seems, than actual good. You know, like the forest is precious, the forest is light. And then humans are what's a beast of knowledge, which are dangerous and whatnot. It could be. It could be. I see why now people say it's like very similar to. I haven't watched Princess Mononoke in a long time. I can see why people would say it's very similar to Princess Mononoke. If I'm even pronouncing that correctly. Okay, 3 more fireflies left. The second game is a little more upbeat. Yeah, it's definitely got the Ghibli art style, like the intro cinematic, which I didn't show yesterday. I just accidentally skipped through it. Very Studio Ghibli. which is kind of nice. It was actually very nice to look at. I don't know if these are the same turtles or it's just lighting. It could just be lighting. Oh, big pit. Oh! What? What's going on here?
Well, what do we have here? Aren't you a little young to be a cocoon master? So, you're a fake too, huh? Get your firefly cocoon somewhere else. This is my turf. You think you're better than me, huh? Well, you leave me no choice.
This is my first trainer battle. Let's see. Oh, he's got quite a bit of HP. He also has summons? That I did not expect. It really is a trainer battle. I like how this little goat thing has a boxing stance. Oh, okay, that hurt. Okay, I need to heal. I'm running out of these shablookers. Or liqueur. Are you, if you're still there, Pickle Mina, are you planning on doing some Nautico later, or are you doing some more, was it Palia? Nice, okay, that's all, that one down. I mean, I think you should just play what you want to play, really. You said you were enjoying Palia last night, but I don't know if you're craving underwater exploration. Or do you want to do the Phasma challenge? Ah, achievement. There we go. Iron axe and a great walnut. Oh, look at all the levels. 2 levels for our patron, which I think is my water dragon. And a level for Timel. Nice.
Ow! I'll get you for that.
Okay. Lava key. Did they say lava or larvae? Beetle key, dragonfly, a lava key. Okay. Key mod after a dragonfly larva, oversized and sturdy key for a large door. Ooh, lots of damage. But we lose so much speed. Oh my. We can do the challenge and I'll do Pallia as it currently gives viewer drops on Twitch. Okay. Well, hopefully the Phasma challenge will be pretty quick. Hopefully. Magic usage 2. I should maybe read that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Is this something? No. Okay. Yeah, I mean, clean is working. That much I know. We should probably like to do that sometime later this week. Oh, there's a green turtle. Yeah, maybe blankets around. Yeah, I mean I wasn't thinking until a little bit later on today anyway. Yeah, there is what. You said it was what, -5 where you are? Yo, that I thought it was gonna fly for a moment. Yeah, I mean going outside with that like freezing temps, not very good on the hair. Or the head. Okay. Capture. Well, hopefully spring will come in like a month or so for you. You have a very nice spring again. How much damage does this axe do? Maybe end of April. Maybe. I mean, if it was anything like last year and you got like 5-6 months of summer. Yeah, that's not very common. I got 3 attacks in. Wow. Temperature. Oh, really? Temperature record. Okay. Yeah, so likely not going to get a repeat this year. Doo-doo-doo. Nice. Oh, my rank's up. I was too quick, so I missed it. One empty fireflies are. I have to go back soon. I want to check down here. Oh. Oh. Okay. This Mardrag is getting so much use. I was looking into, there's something called, what's it called now? I can't remember what it's called. It's escaped. Basically, you can use like channel points or what have you to choose what happens in a game. And I saw that some of the games are like Pokemon, for example. Oh, I'm dead. That is not good. What is it called? It's gonna bug me now, but I can actually look it up. Crowd control, that's it, crowd control. So crowd control at some point could be fun, I think. So crowd control at some point could be fun, I think. I forgot to mute myself. Whoopsie. I said I was gonna catch this one to myself, but it's fine. Nice. Okay, cool. It's locked. Okay. So I think this side is clear, minus that chest. I think. Because this just loops around. Yeah, this is just looping. Okay. Which means I can go back. Let's see what we can make with our new beasties. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, I just want to see what two turtles. It's the same. That's expected. That reminds me of a Kezu. And that's not a good thing. Now he's a little armored turtle thing. I gain speed, which is fine. We'll take this one.
Oh,
I'd be surprised if Kezu is in Wilds. I really hope it isn't. Stop flexing your working microphone. Yeah, I spent like an hour yesterday with Pickle's help getting it to work. Look at this game's Kezu. As close as I found so far, at least. Okay, water. Wait, that's kind of cute. Kind of cute. What happens if we do it the other way around, though? Oh, okay, I think that's cuter. It's cute for PlayStation 1. Oh, but I say that, but like Digimon World 1. Oh, hi there, Bit Wizard. Where was it? Was this one? Okay, this is just the same. I don't have any more water. Okay, now let's see. I do have one. That is... Oh, thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's a little bit of a niche title compared to similar games on like Final Fantasy, etc. But it's unique enough.
oh magical beasts who serve us, merge thy flesh.
Yeah,
Reveal to us thy hero.
This one and Jade Cocoon 2 are quite Pokemon-esque. Not necessarily a bad thing. But then again, a lot of these games, Shin Megami Tensei, Persona, also get compared to Pokemon quite a bit as well. I don't want to go back to Turtle. This one has a better stats. This was about to neutral. Oh, lovely. You have rain. Here it's starting to look like it's going to rain, but we're just coming out of the storm, so... I'm gonna go with a Kezu looking thing. Do I? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Kezu, I think. I need something with magic attack. Let's see. These, yes, you can name, because that should be useful, because I'm gonna get lost. Oh! This Kezu has bigger wings. Okay. I'll rename this one to Kezu.
Oh, magic.
Let's see how long this takes me to do on a... Oh, okay, it's just one click. Nice. Flappy Kezu, okay. But one day he might not be so flappy anymore. Oh wait, no, I have 3. I'll just call him Flapper. There you go. Yeah. It's oh goddamn. I don't know which Monster Hunter it was from first, but I know it was definitely on Rise. If Blanket's still here, it's a nightmarish skin dragon. Yeah, it's basically the flying flesh penis thing. Yeah. Yep, the white wormy mouth. Apparently, from what Blanket tells me, in the earlier games there was little Kezu spawns, which were quite horrific, but I've not seen them personally. Rise was good. Not as good as an experience overall as World. Freedom on PSP. Okay. I don't think it was in the first Monster Hunter. But yeah, I've only played a little bit of the very first Monster Hunter. I played Rise, I played World, and their expansions. Hopefully Wilds, which comes out in a month, is going to be very good. But we'll see. Yeah, I really liked the ability to switch the abilities. Especially with Sunbreak. Being able to choose where I wanted to go. Because I used the Charge Blade. Being able to swap between like the Switch Axe version, not Switch Axe, the Chainsaw version, and opting for the Elemental Discharges instead was very nice. Rage Slash was very nice. Yeah, I really liked that too. It was very good to mix it up, especially if you wanted to get like a true charge slash off. It was very nice just to pick your moments with a greatsword. Hopefully to bring something like that back for Wilds. But yeah, I want to get like I do like capturing the endemic life in World. Fishing and just catching in general in World is very good. I do like that experience. Yeah, I hope Wilds goes back to like a mix. If Wilds does that, I think it's gonna be a very, very solid game overall. I know the Charge Blade, when you do like a weak point attack, does get its axe mod back, but I've not dabbled too much with it. The Wirebug in general was very fun for a lot of weapons, I find. I only really dabbled with bow, greatsword, and charge blade. Hammer was fun though. The bow was very fun. And having basically a guard point on charge blade from Wirebug was very nice. You want to keep the Palamute? The Chocobo has been done. Yeah. Yeah, what's it called? The Secrets. I like the design. I like that we can choose like the color of the feathers, plumes. I don't even know if it's I don't know if it's feathery or scaly. I'll be honest. So we'll have to see how much customization we can actually do with that. I know there's been some videos. Plumage. There we go. Thank you. Plumage. But yeah, we get the claw back, right, for wilds. You can like pick up objects and shoot stuff down and whatnot with the claw. So I don't know. I know a lot of people didn't like the claw for worlds because they didn't like the. Oh, I'll come back to town. The mechanic where you can lower their defense or something. I can't remember what it's called. Tenderizing. I think it's tenderizing, where you tender them. I think that's what it is. I personally didn't mind the mechanic, but I don't know. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. Yeah, you mount the monster, you do an attack, and then that patch will like turn a different color, so that when you hit it, you do more damage on that particular point. Yeah, I mean, for a PS1 game, it's definitely different. I've not played this in a long time, that's why it's not got like first playthrough or whatever in the title. But yeah, it's different enough to stand out. I do think I prefer the second one a little bit more because there is. I think isn't Legend of Dragoon getting like a remake or something? Oh, PS1 is what you play. I mean. Yeah, PS1 has a lot of good games. This, you know, you got obviously Resident Evil, you got Parasite Eve. Depending on how you find online, you can get Shin Megami Tensei 1 on PlayStation 1 too. Which is very different to this and questionably more difficult, but it's very interesting to play as well. There's also Kudelka, if you've played that one. Legend of Dragoon I've never played though. I've heard it's very good. Although, I think my favourite PlayStation 1 RPG is probably Grandia. How did the? I mean, so were the games you played, were they in Italian or were they just hit and miss with the Italian? English patch Grandia for the Saturn. Oh, nice. Grandia, I mean, if you've not played Grandia 1 before, I'm not going to say anything to spoil it, but Grandia is a very good game. Very good. It's definitely got that classic PlayStation 1 dialogue and scripts. It's a very good game. Very good. Okay, yeah. I've not played Grandia 2 or Grandia 3 though. I played a little bit of 2, but Grandia 3 I've not played at all. I know they had that Grandia Extreme or something. It was more like a dungeon crawler something. I don't know. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. Blanca, I am very sorry. Sorry about that. Wait, I thought I changed this yesterday. 1 second, bear with me, Blanca. You just got absolutely nuked by the bots. I am sorry. You've been silenced! You got timed out for this. Wait, what? Okay. Bear with me. Bear with me. Oh, where the hell was this now? Because you shouldn't have gotten... That shouldn't have happened. And I'm very curious to see what you said, because you typed a paragraph. Bear with me. I'm gonna find this. It's gonna bug me now. Italian is apparently forbidden, yeah. Okay, Blanca is probably gonna go all, what's he called? Wario? Although I've never played like WarioWare, etc. I'm trying to fix this, bear with me. Okay, there we go, found it. You know what, I'll just turn these off. And if it happens again, then I don't know. Yeah, I apologize for that, Blanket. I did not mean to silence. You can't ban yourself, Blanket. I mean, you can. But Blanket, you're a special Italian. You don't like pasta. Well, I think I fixed the bot, so if you want to retap your Italian slander, you're welcome to try. Although I imagine it was quite lengthy and a lot of work. I'm pressing the wrong button here. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, there's the other key. Nice. Honestly, I had some of the settings enabled just so that there wouldn't be like paragraphs from like the art bots just advertising. Hey! Oh! Uh-oh. What did I do? Oh. Okay. I did not intend for it to inflict harm on actual people. But I believe more scientists probably say that anyway. I don't know what these are. How big is the world? So you have a town, like a town menu. It's pretty bare bones. It's like you choose which house you want to go to. Then you have, as far as I'm aware, at least 4 dungeons. The first dungeon took maybe an hour to do. This is the second one. So I'm still relatively early into the game. But I think the game itself is not very long. It's like maybe tops 20 hours. I am getting destroyed by these things. I didn't bring any earth monsters. I've only got fire, it seems. Oh, I have an all enemies attack. Attacks all enemies at once, brings enemies to the brink of death. Okay. Okay. Okay, interesting. Alright, Blanca. Enjoy doing shady Italian stuff. Okay, one down. Okay, if I fail to capture this, I could die. Yeah, in both in this game you do battle. You get gear. You get very simple gear options. You get like weapon, armor, and accessory. So that affects your stats as well. One thing that's different in this game is speed compared to other games. It's not just initiative, it's also sometimes you can only attack once and they can attack 3 times because you're too slow to really like have initiative. But yeah, in this game you can attack. In Jade Cocoon 2 you can also attack. Jade Cocoon 2 is a little different, but yeah, let's see. Yeah, so I have 8 speed. So I can attack once every 2 enemy turns sometimes, which can be a little rough. And in this you don't get money for beating. What's your take on also negative? I like Jade Cocoon 2 personally. It is very different to this. Missy, your friend. I like Jade Cocoon 2. I do like the system for the combat. How you can do like dual element, fire, wind, whatever, for how you set up party and your skills. I do like that. Adds a little bit more strategy to the combat than just one at a time. I like the monster designs. I think overall it's a good game. It's a really nice looking game. I think the art style is very nice. I think the music is very good. I just know it's very different from this game and that upsets people. But I do plan on playing Jade Cocoon 2 as well. I haven't decided whether I'll play Jade Cocoon directly after I finish this, or I do Shadow Hearts and then do this. Then do Jade Cocoon 2, sorry. Okay, nice. Maybe I should have called some. Oh well. Yeah, I think I definitely think it's worth checking out. I would say definitely just a try. Also highlight Yaz 3D. Or Yazed. I'm not sure which one it is. Oh, thank you for the follow as well. Okay, I need to see what these seals are. I'm going to assume it's a fire spell. Yes, it's okay. Okay. Attacks all enemies with fire. Okay. Water. And a single enemy. Okay. Now we have to go back to where we came from. Oh, is that Final Fantasy Rebirth? Final Fantasy 7. You know, I've never actually played any version of Final Fantasy 7. I've not even played the original. I've heard good things about the games. I heard the PlayStation of one of the remakes had some like performance problems apparently, but that's about it. The Final Fantasy 7 expert, okay. Yeah, I mean, the only fans I played Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, the Pixel remasters. A little bit of 4, a little bit of 8, 9, done 10, didn't touch 10 too. A bit of 12, finished 13, not the sequels. So, very hit and miss exposure to the Final Fantasy games. Yeah, maybe at some point I should play Final Fantasy 7. Vaughn? Kind of. He's a main character that feels like a side character. Seven, 8 in Tactics. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say very good things about Tactics. Not so much about the sequel, like, was it A2? I can't remember if it's called A2. I do like those kind of games, like Disgaea. I really like Disgaea games. It's a little bit different in some senses, but... Oh, you hate him? Which part do you hate the most, though? And I've turned the bot off so you can type paragraphs, you're safe. I just think he's childish, he's not all that bad. Yeah, I've heard... Didn't they plan on making the main character of Final Fantasy 12 the girl you meet, like, really early on? I can't remember her name at all. And they kind of just threw Vaughn in as a main character? Or something like that? I could be wrong. Yeah, it could be Pinello. I don't remember. I think I read somewhere that Van was never supposed to be, even in the game. Oh, was a misconception? Okay. It was disproven. Oh, right, okay. Okay. Yeah, he just doesn't have the main character feel to him. Like, if you compare him to, say, Tidus from Final Fantasy X, vastly different feel. Or Tidus, however you want to pronounce it. Honestly, this is the first one I've streamed. The last game I did stream was some years back, was Callisto Protocol, which was an interesting enough game, but but I enjoy horror games. I enjoy RPGs like this. Trying to think. Certain FPS games. I'm not really big in Resident Evil. Yes, yeah, I do like Resident Evil. Resident Evil, Dead Space, Silent Hill. I do like those. Yeah, Dead Space. Callisto Protocol was made by, I think, the same devs as Dead Space. It just wasn't as good as Dead Space. Uh-oh. Oh no, what did I say now? Do any of you two actually love Callisto Protocol? Do you like the OG RE3? The original RE3, I've only ever played through once. So if I was to do another playthrough of that, it'd be essentially a blind playthrough. But I do enjoy it. And I actually kind of prefer OG RE2 to the remake. As good as the remake is, the OG game is a lot better. Yeah, a lot of people, like, it's either RE2 or RE3 from the OGs that they really enjoy the most. I'm an RE2 person. But I know that people, I think the general thing is that people like RE3 because it has the choices, so you can make each playthrough a little bit different compared to RE2, which is pretty static. But Nemesis is cool. Nemesis is just like a more improved version of Mr. X, basically. Yeah, sometimes choices can be tough. Alright, yeah, the enemies are RNG, yeah, because sometimes you go into one corridor and you can have like the brain suckers, and sometimes it would just be normal zombies. Yeah, that's true. Also, the weapon locker in the RPD can either have, was it the grenade launcher or the magnum? Little details like that. I'm going to assume that you two have also played RE7 and 8. I have a friend who refuses to play them because they're first person. Which I kind of understand, but I don't know. Okay, I'm a little lost. Yeah, same. My friend's the same. Like, he just won't touch 7. Even though, like, okay, yeah, the first half of the game is the best half, but first person won't touch it. I think 8 is very good. I think there are definitely parts of that game where a lot of the production went in. The first area with Dimitrescu. Yeah, if you put 7 as like a different name, you would never be able to tell it was Resident Evil, I think. Yeah, I think after 6, something needed to be done, because 6 was... It's a fun co-op game, but I don't know. Uh-oh.
Any strong men here? Any, huh? Any?
Yeah, something needed to be done, because 6 was just... I don't know.
Hey, you there! What are you doing? That's mine. Oh, you have some nerve. But you can't use that. Isn't that just too bad? Come on, just give it back now. Whew.
I mean...
I'll be off.
It's 6. I don't think they even knew what they wanted to do with 6. Yeah, I've heard rumors for RE0, which is not my favorite, and I've also heard rumors about Code Veronica X, which would be fun. Zero is probably one of my least favorites in this series, of the OG style, but I don't know. Code Veronica would be a lot of fun. I think that's a really good game. Hard as hell, but it's really good. Although we could probably do with removing Steve. I mean, can you imagine seeing like Bandersnatches in actual good quality and whatnot? Zero was good, but the item management was a nightmare. Item management was a nightmare. Some enemies, like the Leechmen, were just obnoxious. In a word, obnoxious. I think Zero would have been better if it was actually co-op. You know, kind of one with Billy, one with Rebecca. I think that would have done better for the game. Yeah, the Leechmen, like, yeah, you can avoid them, and yeah, you can deal with them. I think if they remade it, like, yeah, RE5, like, give it the co-op treatment. Let it be both local and online co-op. I think it'd do a lot better. Code Veronica. Yeah, I think Code Veronica is definitely... There's some very good elements in that game. I haven't played it in a long time, but I remember it being a very solid game overall. There's some very good boss fights in that. Nosferatu. I think the Alexia fight at the end is actually pretty decent. I think it's called Nosferatu. But hopefully, maybe if they go the route of doing, you know, RE5 remake, RE0 remake, maybe they'll get around to doing Outbreak. Maybe. I actually don't know where I'm supposed to go now, I'll be honest. I took a tablet. He took the tablet. Yeah, I've played it a little bit back when it came out. Didn't have online access at the time, but Yeah, there's a really strong community for Outbreak, which is interesting that the fans are giving it more love than what Capcom are, but that's pretty standard, unfortunately, nowadays. I've got to be missing something here, surely. Oh. That is true. That is true. I mean, the OGs are still getting a lot of love, especially with Biorand. Yeah, that's a lot of fingers crossed. Same for Dino Crisis. Dino Crisis remake would be very interesting, I think. In the same engine. I'm missing something here. I don't know what. If it's done well, and yeah, if it's done really well, I think it could be like on par with the RE2 remake. I don't know how they would handle Dino Crisis 2, because that's a bit more actiony, but then I guess RE4 remake is a lot more actiony too, so I don't know. Just don't remake Dino Crisis 3 and I think we're good. First person? I think that'd be okay. Yeah, I think it'd be good. I think they'd definitely probably do what they did with Resident Evil 8 and do a DLC down the line to make it third person. Or the modding community will do that. I think that could work. Oh, well that got destroyed. Okay. My character is so slow, the enemy attacks twice. Alright, yes. Cheers for popping in, and have a good day. Oh, some special liquor. Nice. Although I am a little bit stumped as to where I'm supposed to be going now. He said I'm not strong enough. He took the tablet. I got a key from one guy, I thought. I don't know where the key goes. So I'm guessing I've missed somewhere. Time to retrace on my steps. I think pre-rendered backgrounds, like, I do like the, 3D background stuff, but 2D, like, pre-rendered, they have this, there's something special about it, I think. It could be nostalgia, but there's something about them. It just hits different. Yeah, that's also true, yeah. It's also kind of timeless, because, I mean, it's just like any, as you said, any medium of art. If it's done well, 20 years later, it still looks good. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I know, like, some games, they have, full 3D backgrounds, but I feel like very rarely do people, like, actually look around and look at the background. They just kind of see it and go like, okay, move on. I don't know, pre-rendered, you can do a lot of work with pre-rendered backgrounds. But yeah, sometimes, especially with modern releases nowadays, it would be nice to not have it all so focused on visuals, but more work into actual art style. Instead of having like, oh, this ray tracing XYZ, it's like, okay. Yeah, I mean, there are definitely indie games nowadays which do have, which can create very similar atmospheres. Especially with some horror games, some retro horror stuff. Like Tormented Cells, is it called? Tormented Souls, sorry. I think that does a pretty good retro feel. Yeah, it's really just hit and miss nowadays, it feels. Which is unfortunate. Oh yeah, it is. I actually need to go and finish that at some point. But it's good that the game did well enough to actually get a sequel. I feel like most games don't get that opportunity. Or maybe the developers don't want to do a sequel, but... Can I interact with this? Nope. Okay. That means there's only one place left to check. There is a very huge gap, yeah. I mean, how is an indie team supposed to be, in terms of financing? Do you mean like how much money's put into the game? Or like how much they get to make the game? Oh. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's crazy amount of money that goes into making a game. Absolutely crazy, like in the millions and billions. It's absolutely nuts. And sometimes they're a flop, and it's just like a middle ground. Yeah, a middle ground would be great. It's just where it's kind of like, where do you call the line of middle ground? You know, when you got companies spending, as I said, millions and billions on a game, where's the middle ground? You know, $500,000? Is it $1 million? Sea of Stars. Is that the retro style RPG? I think I know the one. Oh yeah, Signalis, yeah, Crocontre. Signalis, Crocontre. Oh, there's so many other ones. I mean, I think like Chrono Trigger. Yes, the one with the cover. It's like the blonde girl with a staff or something on the cover, or the logo. I think. I mean, I think there are some devs out there which are probably in that middle ground. You know, Larian, for example. I don't know how much they spent on Baldur's Gate 3 though. Yeah, didn't they say when was it what was that pirate game that came out a little like last year or so? And they were saying that it was gonna be like a quadruple A game or something. Yeah, I mean, I think more devs would love to not have to answer to a publisher. Yeah, quadruple A. Like, didn't they say that? What was that the pirate game that came out? I can't remember what it was. Sea of Thieves, was it? Let me just check. So I'm not just spouting nonsense. Let me see. Oh, Skull and Bones. That's it. Skull and Bones, apparently, is going to be Ubisoft's quadruple A. Pirate Majima. Yeah, the oh, what's the game called now? Yakuza in Hawaii or something? Have you played or seen the Yakuza games? Okay, so there's a character in the Yakuza games called Majima Goro, or Goro Majima, and he's getting a game where you play as him, and I think you're in Hawaii or something. You get to control a pirate crew, basically. It's a lot more wacky than how I make it sound, but yeah, the Yakuza games are very well done. Yeah, me and Pickle Mina Dash, we played through Yakuza 0 and Yakuza 1 Kiwami, and the storylines are great. They also have a lot of mini games. It's like this Yakuza 1 has a mini game where it's kind of like a wrestling game, but rock paper scissors. But instead of having beetles, it's women dressed as beetles. It's just kind of very wacky stuff like that. Or you run your own hostess bar, so you have to like hire them and dress them up and whatnot. Lots of different ideas. No. Okay, which detail did I get wrong? Naked women wrestling. Oh yeah, my bad. But they are dressed as beetles. Or insects, I guess. Yeah, beetle helmets, dragonfly wings. Yeah, it's basically naked women dressed as things. Yeah. Yes, Misu Kingu. You actually live in Japan. Oh, that's cool. It's pretty cool how closely the games mimic the real thing. Well, I mean, I've not been to Japan. I would love to at some point. That's interesting to know. I mean, I'm sure somewhere in a CD bar somewhere that is potentially a thing, maybe. But yeah, what's the city called? Kanechiro? Is it Kanechiro? Or is it some? Pickle Mina Dash is gonna correct me on that because I am so off the mark. Kamurocho and Osaka are inspired. Okay, yeah. So I was way off the mark. I'm terrible with names. Oh, interesting. Oh no, she's gone. She has unleashed her Japanese. That's very cool. River lives down there. Michelin star rated takoyaki stand. Really? Huh. Yeah, she's sold. She's like, okay. Runs the shop out of his garage? Yeah, that is very cool. Very cool. Juso and Osaka. Yeah, we need to make a note of that. Although I imagine something like that's probably pretty easy to find on the internet. I don't know. Expand it with a Michelin guard. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. It'd be very interesting just to try. Just, you know, just to see. Although I know one of the things... because sometimes there's this channel on YouTube where it's a person just going through Japan. And sometimes they watch some of the videos on that of just going to stuff such as like an arcade, and they got, you know, the machines lined up and whatnot. Very different experience to definitely here in the UK. But is it all just dead end? Dead end, dead end, dead end? Oh! Okay. Nice. Progress. I need to change that as well. That's one thing I would love to do, actually go to an arcade. Experience Japan. Yeah, okay. See, terrible with names, but Pickle Mina Dash has it down. But yeah, like, I didn't really grow up watching in like where I live. There are no arcades. It's definitely somewhere I would have been a lot as a kid growing up, though, and actually still now. Who am I kidding? I mean, most things in Sweden are expensive, so that's just unfortunate. There was a mini like arcade section in the bowling. Ever watched Premiere 2? He does a lot of IRL streaming in Japan on Twitch. Oh, interesting. Oh, I missed an item. Uh-oh. Boss fight?
Hey, you're a cocoon master, right? What do you say to a quick little duel?
Yeah, we'll have to check that out.
You're
Thank
no
you.
Fun. Don't you know who I am? Ha! I can't believe it! I am the strongest, most handsome guy in the forest. I go by many names, such as Birdman. After all, I am the legendary man of the Dragonfly forest. It's hard being so famous.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of voice acting in
Call
this
me
game.
Kikinak. Of course, that's only if you can defeat me. Well, that's all for introductions. Here we go.
It's a step up. I mean, it depends if you call Resident Evil 1's voice acting good or bad. So, it's a step up from that. Maybe. I think he's got his voice actor is good, and I mean, Mabu. This was her first game, I think. She did voice acting in. Yeah, what a mansion. What is this? Blood. Blah, blah, blah. Rock boss. I mean, this was the 90s. Like, voice actors, it was new. Oh, what's the other line? Something when you get like grenade rounds or something when you play as Jill, and Barry turns and says to you like, "Strong enough to kill any living thing." I mean, Jill sandwich is always going to be a good line, like regardless, but. There's some very classic lines in that game. It didn't do too much damage. This is my second stream. The first one I did was yesterday. Before that, it was like 2 years ago. And then before that, it was probably like 5 years before that with Mass Effect. I have a clip of where Shepard was making out with nothing. Yeah, streaming was just something like, oh, I'll give it a shot. That's why my scenes are just kind of black. I like to talk to myself and Pickle Me in a Dash. She knows me pretty well. She's known me for like 5 years, and she knows I do talk to myself quite a lot. So, I don't know. Maybe they go hand in hand. Oh, an achievement. Nice. Yeah, I feel like if you can handle your own... I mean, I don't like how my voice sounds on recordings, but I do... I mean, I'm pretty chatty overall, if I know the subject, but... Yeah, being able to talk to yourself goes a long way. Easy to do that with RPGs, I find, because it's like, you know, thinking about the gear, thinking about which path you're supposed to take. Same with horror games, when you're like trying to figure out where did that damn key go to.
Wow, you are so powerful. I've heard the rumors, but Cocoon Masters really are powerful. So, you're from Cyrus, huh? Well, now I've met two. If there's anything I can do for you, just ask me. From now on, we're friends.
Imagine if all you had to do to talk to someone was just bonk them on the beak. Mainly do RE and RPGs myself, very chill for convo. Yeah, I think RE, I mean, if you're doing like a randomizer with like bio-rand or something, it can definitely make things a little spicy, shall we say. But yeah, RPGs, you get plenty of time to read chat, you get plenty of time to talk. It's a bit hard to do that, I find, if you're playing something like a MOBA or a shooter, etc.
Calabas? Oh, you mean this powder? My friend Yamu from the Spider Forest gave it to me. The only thing you'll find here in the Dragonfly Forest is sleep spores. If you want some Calabas, why not go talk to Yamu? Yamu and his family are very fond of rare and unusual things. So if you give them something valuable, just maybe... But I warn you, they're very greedy and won't share with you so easy. Oh yes, you can have this too. Without it, you can't get inside.
Oh, I think we've done the first dungeon then. Oh, there's this dungeon particularly. So do you stream as well then, Bits Wizard?
What? You haven't heard of him? Well, that's odd. My young friend was bragging so much. You don't know who it is? His name is Kelmar. He is strong, you know. He's my best friend. What? You're friends with him too? Oh, so it's you, the Cocoon Master he was talking about. Hey! Well now, it's a small world indeed. Kelmar has told me a lot about you. He said, no one is stronger than me, but strength does not make a powerful man. Strength alone is no match for what he has. Speaking of which, the power of man is so complicated. I just don't get it.
Yeah, sorry, I don't want to speak when there's actually like voice acting going on. I don't want to be speaking over it. Streaming for a couple of years now. Nice. How are you finding it? You enjoying it?
Leaving already? Well, take this. It's proof of our friendship. Don't worry, you can have it. We'll be able to meet anytime you use it. I'll tell you about myself next time we meet. Well, see you later.
Oh, nice. I mean, if you enjoy the job and you enjoy what you do, I think you've kind of hit jackpot there.
The unforgiven,
Oh, more voice acting.
greedy, and at times like a child.
Did you meet the Birdman? So, this powder is ground from the leaves of the calabash? We must go report this to the chieftain at once. Although this confirms the existence of the calabash, this is not enough to save the entire village. You have no choice but believe what the Birdman said and venture into the spider forest.
Cheers, thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a very over the top, super like energetic, but like with this kind of game, when I'm running down the corridor, what am I supposed to do? Like, oh, I'm zooming down this corridor, I'm gonna tank control into the back of this monster? Like, I don't know, it seems a little forced. So yeah, I try and keep it pretty chill, pretty calm.
There are many types of divine spirits. Know you that some can be quite malicious. If we can believe Kikinak, then it is true that the forest man has become the fallen spirit Mammon, as told in Nagi legend. Mammon was an agent of Elrum, who drowned in material greed. This so angered Elrum that he punished Mammon by transforming him into a hideous form. It is said that Mammon was commanded to live the rest of his existence as the keeper of the divine tree. If Kikinak is the divine spirit Amos, who indulged in lust, then Yamu, the forest man, must be the divine spirit Mammon, who indulged in greed. Perhaps there is more about Yamu in the folktales of Cyrus. The old gravekeeper Poto may know something. Why not ask him about the folktales?
Yeah, the vibe in this game is very... It's interesting. There's a lot of backstory and a lot of like the little details you can figure out from talking to NPCs. So obviously if you don't care for the story or the lore, you just burn through the game, but the mythology and like the creation story in this game is very unique, I would say.
You must go to the spider forest and find Yamu, the forest man. Much treachery lies ahead in the spider forest. Tread carefully.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. A lot of people compare this to Princess Mononoke. There are cutscenes in the game, which I can show, but if you check out the game yourself, you'll see. When you're on the main menu and just leave it for a little bit, it'll play a cutscene, which is very like 90s, early 2000s Studio Ghibli. Apparently they got some of the artists from Studio Ghibli to do the cutscenes in this.
What was your father like? Huh? Oh, it's nothing. I was just wondering, that's all.
Also, this character we're speaking to now, Mabu, is your wife. You never hug, you never kiss, you never say hi to her. You just come to her for your monster stuff.
Our enemy we love, and for the tormented we pray.
And you have to listen to this horrific reverb.
Grant us, the beasts of knowledge, the power to touch the spirit.
It's probably the worst audio, I think, the reverb on that, but I'll let it slide. And yeah, so this is where you do all your monster merging stuff. So obviously stats change, but so do appearances. So this is how this one looks normally. And this one looks normally. But then you merge them. And it looks completely different. And I think it changes appearance if you do it the other way around as well. Yeah, so... yeah, it's like absolutely insane the amount of combos you can do. This is water, fire, fire, wind. Let's see. What happens if we put armor with Ojai? I think that's Ojai. Oh, he grew up. He's a big boy, or bigger boy now. If we do it the other way around. Oh, he just ate too much. No, we're swapping. We're doing the other way. This one is the weakest. We'll do this one then. No, they don't die of old age in this. I don't think they die in this at all. You just keep them. Thankfully it's not like Digimon World, because if it's like Digimon World I would not finish the game. So I'm terrible at that game. I saw Monster... I've never played Monster Rancher. I know the mechanic of like back in the PlayStation 1 you could put like CD keys in, or CDs, sorry. Like music CDs, DVDs to get different monsters. Something like that.
Oh, Matt. Really?
I know they did a remake or re-release it on Steam like last year, the year before. And instead of using CDs to get monsters, you do like your Spotify playlist or something. Do I have any fire? I do. No. What about the other way? I do wish Jade Cocoon 2 kept this system, but yeah. That is an angry bug thing. Oh, he's big. I'll take that out of context. Just saying. You can hear Discord. Oh, okay. My bad. Thank you for letting me know, because that I did not know. Okay, thank you. No, it is Discord. It is indeed Discord. I actually had no clue that I was getting picked up. I should have assumed as much, but yeah, it was Discord. You were 100% correct. Thank you. Now I know better in the future. So I got more wind, and I need more wind. I do at least that. But it looks kind of cool. We'll take it. I'm imagining some more. So now there's more wind elements. But it resets back to just big bird. I'd rather not just go back to big bird. Big armored bird? Or snakeskin bird? I mean, stat-wise, this is better. Okay. I also need to fix the follow notification because it's just kind of frozen there. Kezu's earth. This is wind, fire, earth. No. Yeah, it's just like a little stuff. Yesterday I spent an hour with Pickle Me and Dash's help. Just getting like audio balance sorted. And just like little stuff like that. So it'll be smoothened out. Hopefully next stream. I think my plan right now is to kind of do one forest per stream. So I'll just finish up these like fusings, mergings, whatever, and then call it there for this stream. I need to make sure I'm not getting rid of ones I like. But yeah, definitely a learning process. I don't want to go for just big pale bird. Sure, we'll do ugly bird. Okay. I mean, we can see what pale bird plus wherever it is now. Is it this one? It is this one. So we have armored yellow bird plus pale bird, which makes big pale bird. Or we can have big armored yellow bird. Which one do you think we should go for? Tough choice. Let's see what it looks like with Kezu. Split element, but no change. Kezu plus armored bird. Something's going on there. Wasn't expecting that. It looks a bit like a winged turtle, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I don't like that combination. Let's try the other way. So right now this is our current one. It's more attack than magic attack. This balances it out a little bit. Which could be good, actually. Doesn't look as interesting, but yeah. I made the mistake of going through visuals instead of stats, and I got kind of destroyed at the beginning of that dungeon. And then we have... we'll equip this one. So we have water, fire, and air, but not earth equipped. Okay. Well, I think that will be where I end the stream here. We're going
It's
for...
time to talk about it with Garai right here. Let's go outside.
Okay, maybe after this conversation with Wifey.
Go on ahead. I'll be right out.
Okay. Let's see what happens here. Oh, sad music.
I'm sorry for asking you to come out of your way. It's just that it's hard to talk about things with Mother Garai around. We used to be able to talk about everything. It's strange, isn't it?
Alright, what's my input here? Ah, okay.
Your mother comes by a lot while you're gone. She's really kind to me, and she might just be worried about me, but I'm sorry, I just can't stand it at all. Mother Garai may understand how she feels, but I sure don't. Purification is nothing but pain. Didn't your mother do it all because she loved your father?
I know, right? Character
And then
development.
he just got up and left her because he couldn't stand to watch her suffer? How cruel! But why, even after all of that, does she still love him? Are all women like that? I can't say this in front of Mother Garai, but I really don't agree with that at all. I'm sorry if this upsets you, but I just couldn't live the way she does. No matter what happens, don't worry about me. Do your duty as our Cocoon Master. Just don't run off like your father.
Damn. I mean, I don't blame him for feeling that way. Okay. Yeah, character development.
Your father, he's supposed to be a great man, right? I heard the story of the day he said goodbye to your mother. I heard that he was a kind man who always protected her. But how could such a man leave her? Do you call that kindness? The cursed brandings are a painful experience for a woman. But that's why I need you here with me. To your mom, your father's departure might have been an act of sympathy, but I don't agree. I would have felt betrayed. We're both in this together, so please, stay here as the Cocoon Master of Cyrus.
I get that point of view too. I mean, so to explain a little bit, when you purify a monster, so you capture the monster or imprison it in a cocoon, she then purifies the cocoon, but then she gets cursed markings as a result of purifying the cocoons. Yeah.
Me? Well, you know I really like you a lot. It's just that there's so much going on right now, you know? Why do we have to have so many rules and traditions? There's just no escape. I know some people hate the Nagi, but I'm an individual. I won't run away from them or anything just because it's hard. I might have married you because I had to, but I would never ever leave you. All we ever talk about now are the village and cocoons, minions. I know now's not the time to be worrying about these kind of things, but it's just that I never get to see you anymore. If only things were different.
Aw, wifey's missing me. Say goodbye. Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But I feel a little better now getting it off my chest. Thank you. Oh, I almost forgot. Take this. You'll probably need it.
I agree. I mean, this is the first part of like character development from her we've had. The game starts with like essentially a 30-minute cutscene, and you're kind of thrust into the role of being the Cocoon Master, and then you marry her, and then the game starts, and it's just like, okay, there's no, yeah, I thought she was good. I can't remember this happening, but yeah, she actually has something to her. Yeah, it is pretty cool. I agree. And yeah, this is the town menu, so it's very bare bones, kind of very PlayStation 1, of like, which place do you want to go to? And I mean, it does the job. It's really not an issue. It does the job. I should actually explore some of these homes because I've not been to them. Like, I've not been to these homes or the village square. So, but I'll do that next stream, I think. Let's go speak to my mum and see what she says.
Oh, you're back. So, how is your work going? Don't overdo it. Tell me if there's anything I can do for you. I was concerned about Mabu, so I've been talking with her while you were away.
Uh-oh.
We talk about things like the Nagi, life, your father and me. But maybe I am just bothering her. She probably doesn't need both Garai and her mother-in-law looking over her shoulder all day long. I wanted to let her know that there are many ways to express love for another. Your father and I wanted to preserve our type of love, even if it meant breaking tradition. Don't you see? In time, perhaps you and Mabu too will understand. True purification is achieved when your two hearts come to beat as one. More than anything, I do not want your marriage to fall victim to tradition or your sense of duty.
Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. I'm gonna ask about your father.
I have never told you about my last day with your father, have I?
I want to hear it.
On that final evening, your father said to me, "No matter how long I uphold tradition as Cocoon Master and cure much evil in the world, I believe that true purification must also cure the one I love. If Elrum is the true god, then the answer must lie in the forest. Once there, I shall unlock the key to true purification and will then return to your side." As a Nagi, I was raised to believe that I would never have a choice in life. I accepted my fate no matter how awful it would be. But upon hearing your father's words, a sense of peace settled upon me, the likes of which I had never felt before. Right then, I felt liberated from fate and tradition. For the first time in our lives, We are doing something for just ourselves. I will never perform another purification without your father by my side. I have decided to wait for him. Perhaps you and Mabu will one day find true purification. Live for each other, not for anyone else.
Mom has some wisdom.
I hope you make the right choices, my son. Live for each other, not for anyone else.
Okay. I'm gonna just wander off this crystal and save. Five hours in. Yeah, so I think 10 hours tops. Yeah, I don't remember all these like different interactions with the characters, which is why next time I'm gonna go to the different houses, speak to the NPCs, get some more stories from Poto, the Gravekeeper, I think he's called. Yeah, there's a lot going on in the game. But yeah, I'm enjoying the game. I think it's a lot of fun. I know Jade Cocoon 2 also has a lot of story and interaction in that game. Yeah, cheers for popping in as well and, you know, interacting. It's been really nice just to chat about, you know, well, game stuff really. Yeah, cheers for that. I'll have to pop into your stream at some point and have a gander, have a look. Yeah, cheers. It's been and cheers for the follow as well. Much appreciated. Yeah, thank you as well, Pickle Me in a Dash. Yeah, sorry now. I mean, I don't expect this game to get me, you know, a bunch of views, but I like the game, and that's like half the job, or half the work, I guess. Of I mean, okay. I will take that as I'll see how brave I feel that day. But yeah. I hope everyone watching has a good evening / good day. Here it's, what time is it? Going up to 6 o'clock. So I hope everyone has a good time, a good day, stays well, and I'll catch you in the next stream. Thank you again for tuning in. Bye bye.